What if I told you that 2 everyday ingredients, things you probably eat without thinking, are silently stealing your vision? Most people don't even realize the damage until their eyesight starts fading. And by then, it might be too late. But here's the good news. Eliminate these from your diet, and you could start seeing sharper, clearer, and brighter in just days. Yes, days. Welcome to Better Aging Advice, where we uncover the best-kept secrets to staying younger, healthier, and sharper for longer. If protecting your vision matters to you, hit subscribe now. Today, I'm revealing the 2 worst ingredients secretly wrecking your eyesight. The first one is everywhere, hiding in foods you'd never expect. But the second, it's even worse, and it could be in nearly everything you cook. Stay with me, because this might just save your vision. Ingredient number 1, refined sugar, the silent vision killer. Imagine this. You wake up, rub your eyes, and for a split second everything looks blurry. You blink a few times thinking it's just morning grogginess, but as the days go by, that slight blur doesn't go away. You find yourself squinting at your phone, struggling to read small text, and driving at night feels more difficult than ever. At first, you chalk it up to aging. It happens to everyone, right? But what if I told you that something in your daily diet could be making it worse? Something you eat without even thinking? Refined sugar. Sugar isn't just in the obvious places like cookies and candy. It hides in nearly everything: your morning cereal, flavored yogurt, salad dressings, even that healthy granola bar you grabbed as a snack. It's a silent threat, and if you're consuming too much, it could be damaging your eyesight without you even realizing it. The connection between sugar and poor eyesight is stronger than most people think. High sugar intake leads to blood sugar spikes, and over time, this constant fluctuation causes serious damage to your eyes. Here's how. 1. Diabetic retinopathy, the silent damage. Your eyes rely on tiny, delicate blood vessels to bring in oxygen and nutrients. But when your blood sugar is too high for too long, those vessels start to weaken, leak, and even burst. This condition is called diabetic retinopathy, and it's one of the leading causes of blindness worldwide. At first, the symptoms are subtle, maybe some mild blurriness or dark spots in your vision, but as the damage progresses, it can lead to permanent vision loss. And the worst part? Many people don't notice the damage until it's already severe. 2. Cataracts, clouding your sight. Ever feel like you're looking through a foggy window? Or maybe you've noticed that bright lights, like headlights or street lamps, seem too glaring at night. That could be an early sign of cataracts, another major consequence of excessive sugar consumption. Here's what happens. Your eye's lens is made mostly of water and protein, and it needs to stay clear to focus light properly. But when sugar levels are high, it causes the proteins in your eye to clump together, forming a cloudy layer. This cloudiness makes it harder to see details, especially in low light. What's really alarming is how quickly cataracts can develop when sugar intake is high. While they're usually associated with aging, people with chronically high sugar levels often develop them much earlier. 3. Macular degeneration, the thief of central vision. Your macular is the part of your eye responsible for sharp, detailed vision. It's what allows you to read, recognize faces, and see fine details. But sugar, especially in processed foods, has been linked to age-related macular degeneration, AMD, a condition where your central vision starts to deteriorate. At first, it might just be slightly blurry text or a little trouble reading small print, but over time, the damage can become severe, leading to blind spots in your vision. And unlike other eye problems, macular degeneration doesn't have an easy fix. Let me tell you about Susan, a woman in her 60s who had always had perfect vision. She never needed glasses, never struggled with reading, and never thought twice about her eyesight. But over the course of a year, she started noticing subtle changes. Her eyes felt tired faster, she had difficulty focusing on words, and night driving became a nightmare. At first, she thought it was just aging, but when she went to her eye doctor, she got an unexpected wake-up call. Her blood sugar levels were higher than normal, and her eye doctor warned her that if she didn't take action, she could be at risk for permanent damage. The news shocked her. She never considered herself unhealthy. She didn't eat candy all the time, didn't drink sodas, and thought she was making decent food choices. But when she started checking food labels, she was horrified. The amount of hidden sugar in her diet was staggering. Her breakfast yogurt packed with added sugar, her so-called healthy granola bars loaded with syrups and sweeteners. Even her salad dressing had more sugar than she ever imagined. She had unknowingly been feeding her body and her eyes a steady dose of sugar for years. How much sugar are you really eating? Most people assume they're eating a normal amount of sugar, but here's the reality. The average person consumes more than double the recommended daily sugar intake. And the worst part, sugar doesn't always appear as just sugar on food labels. It hides under names like high fructose corn syrup, maltose, dextrose, cane juice, agave nectar. So here's my challenge to you. Go to your kitchen right now and check the labels on your favorite foods. See how many of them contain hidden sugar. When you find one, drop a comment below. Type "found it" to let me know you're taking a closer look at what's in your food. Because the first step to protecting your vision is knowing what's harming it. The second ingredient to eliminate: the surprising culprit. If you thought sugar was bad for your eyesight, wait until you hear about this next ingredient. It's in almost everything, and it could be silently damaging your vision every single day. Vegetable oils. Not olive oil, not avocado oil. I'm talking about highly processed seed oils like soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, and sunflower oil, the ones you see in nearly every processed food and bottled cooking oil. For decades, we've been told these oils are heart healthy. They're everywhere, in restaurant meals, salad dressings, snacks, and even so-called health foods. But what if I told you that these oils could be slowly stealing your ability to see clearly? The problem with seed oils starts with one major issue: inflammation. A silent trigger for inflammation. Most people don't realize that seed oils are packed with omega-6 fatty acids. Your body needs some omega-6, but in today's world, most people consume way too much, and that's a huge problem. Excess omega-6 causes chronic inflammation, a state where your body is constantly in defense mode. Over time, this damages the delicate cells in your eyes, leading to conditions like macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in older adults. Retinal damage, weakening the light-sensitive cells that allow you to see. Diabetic eye disease. Even in non-diabetics, high inflammation increases the risk of vision loss. And the scariest part, most people don't realize their eyesight is being damaged until it's too late. 2. The oxidative stress nightmare. Seed oils aren't just inflammatory, they also trigger oxidative stress, one of the leading causes of premature eye aging. Here's why. These oils are unstable. which means they break down easily when exposed to heat, light, or air, creating toxic byproducts. When you cook with them, these toxic compounds become even worse, damaging the cells in your retina. Over time, oxidative stress weakens the protective barriers in your eyes, making them more vulnerable to cataracts, blurry vision, and nerve damage. In fact, studies show that people who consume high amounts of seed oils have a higher risk of developing cataracts earlier in life. 3. Are these oils accelerating blindness? If that's not enough, consider this. Eye doctors have noticed a disturbing trend. More and more people, especially those who follow the standard Western diet, are developing vision problems at younger ages. Doctors used to expect cataracts and macular degeneration in people over 70. But now, they're seeing signs in people as young as their 40s and 50s. Some researchers believe that the massive increase in seed oil consumption over the past 50 years is one of the hidden reasons behind this early eye deterioration. And here's where it gets even worse. 4. The shocking link between seed oils and dry eyes. Have you ever felt like your eyes are constantly dry, irritated, or tired, even if you're not staring at screens all day? It turns out that the fats you eat directly impact the quality of your tears. Your eyes rely on a thin layer of oil to keep them lubricated. But when you consume too much omega-6 from seed oils, this delicate balance gets disrupted, leading to chronic dry eye syndrome. Symptoms include burning or stinging eyes, blurry vision that improves when you blink, a gritty, irritated feeling, sensitivity to light. And here's the scariest part. Most people don't connect their diet to their eye symptoms. Instead, they blame it on aging, screen time, or bad luck. But what if the real problem isn't your age, but what's on your plate? Still not convinced? Let's take a quick reality check. Go to your kitchen. Look at the ingredient labels on your bottled cooking oil, salad dressing, margarine, and even your snack foods. If you see any of the following, you're consuming seed oils regularly: soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, grapeseed oil. These are the worst offenders, and they're hiding in thousands of everyday foods. Most people never realize how much of these oils they're actually eating. But once you start paying attention, it's shocking how many products contain them. Here's something to think about. 100 years ago, seed oils were practically non-existent in the human diet. People cooked with butter, lard, and unprocessed oils like olive oil. And guess what? Rates of macular degeneration, cataracts, and diabetic eye disease were drastically lower. Then something changed. In the 1950s and 60s, the food industry pushed seed oils as a healthier alternative to traditional fats. But now, decades later, we're paying the price. Doctors are seeing more early-onset vision problems than ever before. And experts are finally starting to question whether these oils played a role all along. Are you ready to face the truth? If you've made it this far, you already know the answer. The connection is too strong to ignore. Now it's time to take action. Go to your pantry, check your cooking oil. If you see soybean, corn, canola, or sunflower oil, it's time to wake up. This isn't just about your heart or your waistline, it's about your eyesight. And by the time most people realize the damage, it's already too late. Now that you know the two worst ingredients for your eyesight, the big question is, what should you eat instead? The good news? Your body has an incredible ability to heal, but only if you give it the right fuel. 1. Cut the sugar, but keep the sweetness. We've already seen how refined sugar wreaks havoc on your vision, spiking blood sugar and leading to diabetic retinopathy, cataracts, and macular degeneration. But here's the catch. Your brain craves sweetness. Completely removing it is unsustainable. And let's be honest, life's too short to never enjoy a little sweetness. So instead of quitting cold turkey, swap refined sugar for natural alternatives that don't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. Best natural sweetness for eye health. Raw honey, packed with antioxidants that fight oxidative stress in the eyes. Monk fruit, a zero-calorie natural sweetener with no impact on blood sugar. Stevia, a plant-based option that's much sweeter than sugar but won't damage your eyesight. What to avoid? Artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose. Some studies suggest they may contribute to neurological damage, and anything that affects your brain can also impact your vision. 2. The right fats. Swap seed oils for healthy alternatives. Remember how seed oils flood your body with inflammation and cause oxidative stress in the eyes? The solution is simple. Swap out harmful oils for fats that actually protect and nourish your vision. Best oils for eye health: extra virgin olive oil loaded with antioxidants that protect the retina. Avocado oil, stable at high temperatures, reducing harmful oxidation. Clarified butter, rich in vitamin A, a critical nutrient for vision. These fats don't just replace the bad ones. They actively support eye health by reducing inflammation and protecting your cells from damage. What to avoid? Anything labeled vegetable oil or partially hydrogenated. These are code words for toxic seed oils. 3. Eat more vision-boosting foods. Now let's talk about foods that actively strengthen and protect your eyesight. Your eyes are highly dependent on specific nutrients, and if you're not getting enough, your vision can deteriorate faster than it should. So if you're serious about keeping your vision sharp, clear and strong, load up on these powerhouse foods. Leafy greens, spinach, kale and collard greens are packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful antioxidants that shield your eyes from blue light and UV damage. These nutrients act like natural sunglasses, filtering harmful light that can cause retinal damage. Carrots and sweet potatoes. You've heard the old saying, carrots help you see in the dark. Well, it's true, thanks to beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A for better night vision. Low vitamin A? You might experience poor night vision and dry eyes. Fatty fish. Salmon, sardines and mackerel are rich in omega-3s, which protect the delicate blood vessels in your eyes and reduce the risk of macular degeneration. Omega-3s also help prevent dry eye syndrome, keeping your eyes lubricated and comfortable. Eggs. The yolks are a goldmine of eye-friendly nutrients, including lutein, zeaxanthin and vitamin A. Studies show that eating eggs regularly can increase macular pigment density, protecting against vision loss. Berries and citrus fruits. Blueberries, oranges and grapefruits are loaded with vitamin C, which strengthens the blood vessels in your eyes and reduces the risk of cataracts. Fun fact, people who consume high amounts of vitamin C have a 20 to 30% lower risk of cataracts. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts and flax seeds are rich in vitamin E, which slows down age-related eye degeneration. 4. The hidden vision killers in your kitchen. Now that you know what to eat, here's your challenge. Take a look in your kitchen. Check your pantry and fridge for these hidden vision killers. Sugary cereals, flavored yogurts packed with hidden sugars, bottled salad dressings loaded with seed oils, margarine and butter substitutes, processed snacks and chips. What did you find? Drop a comment below and tell me the worst offender you spotted. 5. Your vision, your choice. At the end of the day, your eyesight is in your hands. You now know the 2 worst ingredients to avoid, and you've got a clear roadmap of what to eat instead. But knowing isn't enough. The real question is, will you take action? Go check your kitchen, look at the labels. And if you're serious about protecting your vision, start making the swaps today, because your future self will thank you. Did you find hidden sugar or seed oils in your kitchen? Type "found it" in the comments. Ready to make the switch? Type "starting now" and let's do this together. Which one surprised you the most, sugar or seed oils? Drop your answer in the comments. If this video helped you, tap that like button. It helps more people discover this important information and protect their vision. And don't forget to subscribe, because next I'm revealing the best anti-aging foods that can keep you looking and feeling younger. You won't want to miss it.